Okay, creditors A. So you are going to pay him. Description, okay, see again. So you will need to know how you want to write on this. Payment on account. So date is 29th April. Okay. How do you pay? You pay by CIMB, KL. Check number, okay, so correct. We run by auto. And then payment amount, 1,005. To set off the 223344, 223344, okay, knock off. Knock off 1,005 and remaining outstanding 2,005. Okay. So after keying all the information, tick after save proceed with new payment, save. Okay. Second payment to supplier B. Okay. The purpose of keying a tick this after save proceed with new payment because it will save you a few of the steps. So you don't need to go and click again, create new AP payment, and you see the screen, the window will stay how it is before this. So you don't need to key in again payment on account. So it saves some time. Again, the date is 29 April and payment method CIMB. Okay, just check on the number is correct. And then 1,000. Okay, you only have one invoice here. So knock off and save. Okay. The last one, supplier number C, 29 April, CIMB, 1,100, and only one invoice outstanding. Okay. So close. Okay, so we are done with all the AR and AP payment and also invoice for this exercise. And the last step for this one is ask you to key in the stock because now we're still not doing any stock maintenance yet. So for this module, we only focus on the general accounting transaction record. So it means all the cash receipt, payment, and AR, AP, and also your chart of account. Okay, so those are only the accounting module. So that's why you need to manually key in the stock value. So it means you have to count yourself on different Excel file maybe. Then you will have one balance at the end of the month. So you just key in the value inside the system. Okay. So it's different from the stock management module where you need to key in all the product item into this software. Then every time you sell and buy, it will show you the item. So the system will track how many left and what is the value. Then in the end, you'll see a stock closing. So now you just go to GL and stock value, find the stock value maintenance. Okay, so he asks you to key in for April 30th. So you just choose April. Okay, and put in this 36980. Okay, so this is your stock balance. So if you're done, then you can save this and close. And now we want to view some of the report. Let's go to view. Let's see which one we want to use. Okay, ledger report. So ledger report will show you all this accounts balance. So we try for April will do. Okay, just search for April. Inquiry, preview. Okay. So if you see from here, ledger report will show you the balance and the transaction. So you see customer number one, your debtors, the sales, okay, the payments, receive, he will do all the debit credit for you. So you will see, okay, now my customer wants the outstanding balance is 26,500. Okay, they only pay 6,500, still outstanding this one. Okay, customer two, okay, still own you 2,000. Okay, so this is the report. Okay, this report will be presented or submitted to your accountants. Okay, then he will look at this report and decide whether what are the action that he need to take. So this is just like give you a view. Normally they will ask you, okay, I want to see the ledger account for account receivable only. Then you have to filter. I only want to see account receivable. This one is a summary of all accounts. Okay, this is the bank. See your CIMB transactions, your purchases, your receipt of payments, all that you key in using CIMB bank. Okay, you receive and pay with your CIMB bank. All the transaction will be listed here. So you can again check your balance here. Okay, so if you want to filter by account, so you can come to this account and you can do the filter. Means you want to only view capital or you want to view only trade debtors. So you can choose here and then OK. And then try to inquiry. So it will only show you the debtors amount. Okay? You want to preview or print is up to you. Okay? Or you can just view from here the balance or. Okay? So trade debtor include your customer 1, 2, 3. Okay? Or okay, done. Let's see the trial balance or profit and loss. Okay, let's see on profit and loss count. Normally we will just see on those mainly three lah, profit, trials, balance sheet. Okay, so let's check on this trial balance. I want to view for April 30th, okay, the last date of April. Since we are doing all the April's transactions, so this is your trial balance. You will see, you will know from here whether your account is balanced or not. Okay, so now you check it and you see, okay, my trial balance is fine. Means no mistake or at least the account is correctly record based on double entry. But whether you record to the wrong or correct account, you still cannot see. But here you can make sure that you are recording the to both sides. Okay, it's the same. So you will check on this trial balance report. Every time you finish every account before you close the account, you need to check here. Okay. So after you check in your trial balance, then we can go to our balance sheet and also profit and loss and take a look at how it look like. Okay, profit and loss account. Okay, so date, filter it to become 30th April and we preview it. Okay, So this is the profit and loss statement from 1st of January until April. So you will see how much sales you generate for this 4 months based on your record. So total is 168,000. Then minus your cost of goods sold and any other expenses. Okay. So this is the expenses brought forward from previous accounting software. If you still remember the first step, we key in the accounts balance. Okay. So the net profit you gain is 88,000. Okay. So it's quite high based on the percentage you see. Okay. It's almost 50, half of your sales, almost half your sales. Okay. And then from this percentage, you also can see on which expenses is the highest. Okay, oh, okay. So now I know salary take most of my expenses, and others is so little, so it doesn't make any significant effect lah. So still okay. So if you see some others expenses that grow suddenly so high, then you need to take note. But it is normal for a company to have salary to be high. 26% is still fine, okay? Unless you see a high like 60, 80% of your sales go to salary admin, then you have to be like checking on alert on what happened to your admin side, why it takes so much of your sales to pay salary or to pay commission or to pay director fee. So you need to check on that. So this report give you the advantage of looking at it, and then they also provide you percentage. Okay, last we can view our profit balance sheet statement. Okay. So I want April for 30 and then preview. Okay. So accountant will always request for, can I have the balance sheet or the profit and loss? So this is your profit and loss. Very simple in account, not complicated. So this is how accounting software help you to generate report. So you just key in. Your job is to key in and make sure you key in the data is correct. And the system will run by itself to give you all this report. You no need to like do so thoroughly and then use Excel one by one. Okay. So this one is very easy. Done. Okay, so basically we have done on the basic accounting transactions on AR, AP. Okay, so we are done for this. And for the next chapter, we will do on stock management. Okay, we will opens up the stock module. Okay, then we will create and insert all the item. Okay. Then what happen if the item is in low stock level? Okay, will the system prompt you, or how they will let you know that you need to replenish? Mean need to restock. Okay, then let's go to this chapter. You can find the chapter if you want the PDF file. Okay, the exercise PDF file. You can go to ELP and download. Last week I think I asked you to download already. So you just open up the chapter 4. Okay, just open chapter 4. The title is Inventory Control. So you open yourself. Open your chapter number 4 and this one. Okay. Learning Auto Accounts had decided to set up its inventory control system. Okay, so now we will move to inventory control. The company has been trading phones and providing phone repairing service. Okay, so now we will key in item related to phone. Okay. These two main income streams will be posted to two separate accounts by the name of sales and repair service. Okay. So any service or income generated from repairing phone, it will go to sales and repair service. So we will expect to add a new account called sales and repair service. Okay, so task number 1, they ask you to create a new account book using restore. So last time you already saved the account into your maybe pen drive or your screen. Okay, so we don't need to restore because you are still using the same data. Okay, but I will show you how to restore. Okay, if you look at the PDF file, it asks you to restore. How do you restore? You go to tool and restore. Very simple one. Backup and restore is at the same place. Okay, every time you finish your job or your company policy is to back up every week or every day after work, then you will just go to tool and backup. Okay, and anything happens only we restore, or you use a new computer or laptop, then you can restore from your pen drive or hard disk. Okay, so very simple one. Just go to your restore. Okay, restore the data in this PC. Okay, and then just next, and just browse the thing. Okay, maybe your pen drive or your desktop. Just look for the file and then just open. It will run. Then after you finish, it will ask you to log into the account. Just like how you do every morning when you log in. Okay, it will give you the same login page. Right? So remember, so backup and restore is under tool. Okay, that's all. So we don't need to backup because we're still in the same accounting. I just want you to backup task 3.11. Yeah, we still in the same company, so we don't need to log out or log in or backup or restore. Okay. Okay, we start from task number 4.2 where we need to enable the stock module. So after your company had decided to take stock module management, then the accounting provider, the service provider will open up this module. Of course, you need to pay extra. Okay, if you want to use stock module, you need to pay extra. And after you have made the payment, then the provider, the service provider will open this module for you. Then he will ask you, okay, go to your tools and program control and set up the new module. Okay, so go to tools and program control. Tool, program control, and module setting. Okay. So here you can choose, unless the service provider already opened the function for you. Okay, then you can come here and choose. Okay, now I want to open my stock module. Okay. The basic modules only offer you GL, AR, and AP. So if you want a higher, the more advanced module, then you need to add the service. So one of them is stock, and then click OK. Okay, so now you will see a new tab showing stock here. Okay, so then we're opening the stock. Okay, just now we see we need to add an account. We need to add one sales account, other income, where they will divert or will record all the repairing service revenue into this account. So we go to, still remember where you can add your account. So we need to go to GL, account maintenance. Go back to your chart of account. Okay, and add the following new normal account. Okay, go to other income. Okay, you must go to the parent's account. go to this other income and new normal, okay, because this is not under any of these, not debtor, not stock, not retained earning, not fixed assets. So you can just click new normal account. So make sure the parent account show the correct account, okay, under others income. Okay, then we add. So they give you account number 555000. Description is repair and service. So this is your new account, save. So under your other account, it will be 3 account now, okay? One of them is repair and service. We will going to use this later. Okay, finish, keying, add a new account. Okay, now, okay. Before we start using a stock module, we need to do some setting. Okay. This setting will just give you a, like, a more efficient way of doing work lah. So every time you do your sales or purchase your invoice, the account will show directly. The first that will appear is sales account 550. If not, then you have to manually, like what we do just time, we have to go and search. Okay? So this default account will help you to save a lot of work. Okay? Unless you use a different account, then you need to choose, or else they will just appear as the default. Okay, so go to Tools option and GL. Go to Tool. Okay, and scroll down to the end to Option. Okay, so from here we can GL and default account. Okay. So we go to GL and go to default account. Okay. So for the list of here, you just key in search lah, the list following the PDF file. So sales account is 5. Okay, so this is your sales. Cash sales is 5001000. Okay, enter. Sales return 10510. Okay. Sales discount 520. Purchase 161. Purchase return 612. Purchase discount 540. Discount receipt. So after you key the number, you just double confirm the account name is correct lah. Then 490. Contra temporarily. Okay, just be careful. The last one is AR and AP contra temporarily. 490. Okay. So that's all you have. So key in all the account number here. So if you are done, then we can click OK. Okay. Okay, task 4.5, we complete task 4.5. Then we have a short break. Okay, auto generate item code format. Okay, so now we have stock. So again, we need to decide on the code on the stock item. Okay, so like your document numbering format, you have the number, okay, numbering sequence. So here, same also, you need to adjust and also put on the code formats for your stock. Okay, so where? Go to tool. You will see a lot of setting and setting on the accounts, change the numbering formats, everything on this, the currency, the modules, everything's go to tools. Okay, so you will know tools will do a lot of setting job. Okay, so to go to the last one option and look for stock, general stock setting. Okay. So when you come to this page, the setting will give you a piece of definition on the meaning of how the code can be used. So this chapter asks you to generate the item code using G and T. Okay, so you just follow the format. Okay, adjust the format, yeah. And then only 30 dash and 30. Okay. So what it means, G means will be replaced with the item group shortcode. So later we will insert by group, then type, then only the individual stock item. Okay, we will have a big group like a category. Okay, if you're selling furniture, then maybe a home living room furniture is a group, and then the bathroom furniture is another group. So we will insert by group. So the G means the short code, okay, a symbol or a short form on from your group name. And then T is a type, okay, maybe under your living room furniture, you have sofa, okay, this is type 1. And then you have a TV set, okay, the type 2. So you have different type, okay. So this is referring to your type T. Okay, the 3000 means replace with a running number start from 1. So it means you will only run until 999 if you give 3 figures there. So your maximum stock for each group type is only 999, 999. So if it enough for you, then okay, 330 is enough. 3 number is enough. Okay, if you expect more, then maybe you need to put 4. Okay, for now, we follow the chapter, so we only use 3. So here is the place where you change your stock, not your invoice format. This is stock invoice. This is stock codes format. Okay. After you change, click OK. Done. Okay. Okay. Just now and the page, the same page, they ask you the default units. Okay. So key in units. You can put kg, you put cm. Okay. You can put ml. This is the unit you want to use, or package. Okay. So my one, you selling phone. So 1 units of phone, 2 units of phone. So you will use unit default. Okay. If you don't want to put, it's okay also. Okay, then you won't use any unit lah. Okay, done. So later we will start creating stock group. Okay, so have a 5-minute break. Then we come back at 10:05. Okay, and we start creating because we have quite a number of stock to key in. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Everyone is back, then we continue the stock group. Okay, so move on to stock group maintains. Okay, so now everything we do will be under this group stock. Okay, so first one, we need to create a group for our stock. So just move and click on stock and then choose group maintains. Okay, stock group maintains. Okay. New. Okay, just follow, create the following stock group. Phone, shortcode PH, description phone. Okay, what do you need to fill in for these three blank? So for the group, you need to know what are the groups that you have. Okay, you can put in full name or you can just put a short form like this. Okay, but this short code is very important. Okay, it will be appearing on your stock code numbering format. If you still remember just now, we create a code format where we will insert our short code of group into it. So the first one, the G, means it will show your group first. Okay, so this PH will appear on your stock code. Okay, so if the stock item belong to this group, it will start with PH. So you will need to decide what are the code that you want to use. Okay, description. Okay, you can put the as detailed as possible. If you have the phone models, okay, phone size or the name or the numbers, you just put there. Okay, iPhone 11, then 64 gig, what. Okay, you can put as detailed as possible for the description. For the group and the short code, you just put the code you want to use. Okay, and then bottom the default account we already set before this. Okay, in the default account setting, so you just click one row, then all the account will be showing to you. So done, and just click OK. So the first group has been done. Then the second one, accessory AC. So if the item belong to accessory, the short code, the stock code will start with AC. Okay, load default account. The two group accounts is same. Okay, just follow what we have said. Okay, the sales for this item group will go to your sales account. Okay, done. Okay, the new one, the third one, you have to just try be alert that the dimension sales account code and cash sales account code change to this one. Okay, so other is the same. For this repair and service, we need to load account first, then we change the sales account to the new account that we have created just now. 555. Okay, change to this repair and service. Okay. Any revenue or sales generated from repair and service will go to this repair and service. You change here, then you doesn't need to manually select repair and service every time you key in the invoice. Okay. So here you only do it one time. So change the sales account and cash sales account to You may not be familiar with all these settings, but as long as the way you go, okay, then you will be getting the sense or experience from how you do the account. Then you will know what kind of setting you want to do it. Then it can save your work. So done. Okay. So now you have both your group. So if you're done with your group, then we will move on to the type. Okay, see, create the following item type. For this business, the type is the brand, okay, the mobile phone brand. Because it's only selling phone and accessory, so phone under phone is only brand, the type. Okay, then you can close this window and go to stock. Okay, and choose item type. So remember, stock group first, then only item. You must have group, then only your type, then only you can insert individual stock item. Okay, new and okay, Nokia lah, this one. Okay, so means if your item belong to phone Nokia brand, then your code will be starting with PH and then N, Nokia. If your phone is Samsung, then it's PH SAM, SAM, S. Okay, short code is S. Okay. So bottom, you still can write a lot of detail, the specification of the phone, the model, okay, the brand. We can write any description down there. If nothing, then we move on to the second one. S, Samsung. Okay. MTO, L, Motorola. Done. Okay, so we are settled with the type and group. Close this window. Okay, now you have a lot of job to do. Okay, I need to create each in stock item. Every time you have a new stock, then you have to register the stock into this stock module. Okay. Before this, we doesn't do anything related to inventory control. So you only need to do your own record on stock, and then you count the stock, and then you just insert the balance amount in the end of the month. Okay, but for inventory control, you have all the list of items, then you need to register like you register Tapter. So just go to stock and then stock item maintains. Okay. Now we need to create one by one. So select. Oh no. Okay. Wait first. Select the group. Okay. For first one is a phone. So you select your phone. And then your type is Motorola, you select Motorola, then you generate your item code. See? So this one is your item code. You already decide and set on the format. So now it will just run by auto. Okay, so description, you can put the number model. Okay. And then we go to the sell price. Okay. The selling price 900. Okay. Just follow what they give you. Okay, you can key inside here. $20 reorder level. Okay, means this stock you will allow it to drop until minimum quantity 20. Okay, below 20 it will show you low on stock, so maybe you don't sell it or you need to take some action. Okay, the reorder levels means when the quantity drop until 40, okay, it will give you a message or something, some kind of warnings or message alert to tell you to reorder from your supply. Okay. Normal level 150. Okay, normal level means you need to at least maintain your stock level at this. Okay. maximum quantity, not to exceed this maximum quantity, or you will overstock, or maybe you don't have enough space. Okay. Reorder quantity means every time you order, you will order 100. Okay, that's all. Okay, after save, proceed with new item. Okay, so keep going with all the item here. You need to finish this item. Okay, item number 2, say Motorola and generate the number MTO 509 1400 5 minimum quantity is 2 5 normal 15 maximum 20 we order 10. Okay. The third one is Nokia, so you need to change your item type and generate the code. Okay, see, you will the code will show you PH refer to the group is a phone, and N means the Nokia, and now your phone Nokia is the first one, so it will give you a 001 numbering. Description Nokia 1100. Selling price 1000. Minimum 5. We order 10. Normal 40. Maximum 50. We order quantity 30. Okay. 5, 10, 40, 50. Okay, done. Next one, Nokia 1200. Standard selling price 1002. Minimum 5. We ordered 10, 40, 50, 30. So if your item, your stock, there is a code for tax, then you need to key in the tax. Or tariff, maybe you import this, so you may have import tariff, then you need to put this. Stock control, the costing method. Okay, if you have learned about the FIFO, LIFO, weighted average, then you will understand what is this. How do you how do you decide on the cost of goods sold? Because every time you buy from your supplier, the cost may be different. Okay, there may be a higher cost during different season, or your supplier increase the cost, okay, or lower the cost. So how do you decide on what cost, what price to use to put on your cost of your stock? So there are 3 methods. Normally, we will use weighted FIFO or LIFO. Okay, first in, first out, last in, first out, or weighted average means you just average out all the stock costs and then you use the average. Okay, FIFO means the first stock come in, you use the cost, then only you use the last one. Last in, first out means you use the latest one, then only you use the old one. Okay, so there's different methods of calculating your cost of goods sold. So for this, we will just use weighted average. There are advantage and disadvantage for each type of costing method lah. Okay. We continue with the Samsung. $70. Okay. 1,500 minimum quantity 2. 5. 15. 20. And 10. Okay, next one. Okay, I realize I did some mistake here. I need to go in. So I cannot edit. It doesn't allow me to edit the code, so I have to delete this. So just be careful on the item. If no, then you have to do it again. Okay, create a new. So Samsung 70, 1005, 25, 15, 20, 10. PHS. Okay, another Samsung 85. Thousand selling price. 2, 5, 15, 20, 10. Save. Okay. So now we move to the next one, accessory. So we need to change the group to accessory. And the type is Motorola. And create the code. So accessory, the item code will start with A. So accessory MTO 1. 30. Minimum quantity 50. 100. 300. 350. And 200. Okay, so for accessory, the quantity is more. The maximum can go to 350. So maybe the size is very small, so you can allow it to stock more. Or the demand is high, maybe. Okay, the next one, accessory Nokia. So we change the type to Nokia and generate the code. Nokia 1. Selling price 20 ringgit. minimum quantity 50, reorders 100, 300 maximum, 350 maximum, 300 normal, reorder 200. Done. Okay, finally, the last one for stock. Okay, this is a repair, so we choose group for repair. Okay, for item type, just leave it blank. Okay, I don't want this. I think I need to control delete. Okay, so if you are using Windows, you might just use Control and Delete, then you should be able to delete this. Okay, I try because I use FN because I'm using Mac. So your Windows should use maybe Control Delete. Okay, if you use Control Delete, the field will be delete. Okay, let's try. Okay, still come out. I don't want this type to come out. Yeah, for window, you can use Control plus Delete, but my one I cannot. So you just Control Delete this item type and make sure your repair and service is RS only. I need to find out my one. Maybe I just delete this N for now. Okay. Okay, so for this one, it's not a stock item, so you don't need to key in the stock level. Okay, so this is all your stock item. We are done with the stock items. Another step before we start the stock issue and receive. Okay, we need to give them a item opening quantity. So you can close this screen. And go to stock and choose item opening, stock item. more stock. Okay. Go to your stock and more stock maintenance and opening balance maintain. Apply filter. Yes. Doesn't came up. Okay, apply filter and auto generate opening balance. Okay, now you just key in the quantity. I left one Samsung accessory. Okay. So key in the cost and the balance. Okay. Then they will calculate the balance for you. For last month balance, you just bring it over here and then the cost, then he will do the calculations to help you to generate the opening balance for your stock. Okay. So I realized I left out one stock. Save. The item opening saved successfully. I need to go back and create the stock. Stock item maintenance. Accessory, okay, I left out one. Accessory Samsung, one. Selling at 25, minimum quantity 50, 100, reorder, normal 300, maximum 350, and reorder quantity 200. Okay. And stock, more stock item, opening, apply filter, yes. Then, okay, I left out one. Accessory Samsung cost quantity 115, cost is 10. Okay, done opening. So that's why you need a person that fully responsible and in charge of doing just stock. So there's a lot of stock maintenance step that you need to do. Okay. Okay, for this one, they just tell you that if your item like supplier sell you a new cost or you use a new cost for generating your stock balance, you need to update. For example, weighted average, you are using weighted average, then maybe your cost has been changed. Then you need to change the cost. So where can you change this cost? Update. Okay. Then you can go to this stock and then stock update cost. Create a new stock update cost. Then you need to just follow how he do it. So if your cost like change to everything change to this one, you just create a new, then key in all the stock under here. Okay. So for the maybe 1st of May. So under next month, you're using a different cost to generate your balance. Now your new cost become 14. Nakia is 8. Sorry. Nakia is 8 and Motorola is 14. And then just keep going. Samsung is 10. Motorola, phone, 300. $509, $450. 540, and then continue. PHN, 400. PHN, 450. Samsung phone, 500. 700. So this one, maybe you only do it 1 month once. So when you use a different cost, if you use a 5.4 or LIFO, normally you will always update your cost. Okay, either is a reduced cost or a increased cost. So you can just come here and update your cost so that the system will help you to generate a updated cost stock balance. Okay, that is correct. So save. Okay, for the next step is whether if your stock quantity is means you need to change your stock quantity, but it is not a sales or a purchase. Okay, it's not increased by sales or decreased by purchase. Okay, or decreased by sales. So, but because maybe it's broken or it's expired, so you need to like return off it. So then maybe you can come here and adjust the stock adjustment. Stock adjustment. Create a new stock adjustment. Date 5th of May. And add So now when you have inventory control, you will have this new column called item code or item. Okay, then every time you key in your invoice or whatever document, they will ask you this item. Okay, you are selling this or changing anything related to this item or not. Okay, so you will have this new column. You will see item. So just select your item. Okay, 1 means plus 1. And minus means negative, means reduce 1. Okay. I think this Nakia just maintain the same lah, so don't need to key. Okay, you would create the following adjustment. Okay, done, save. Close. Okay, done. We are at least done with all the setting and opening balance and update cost, everything. So now we come to this stock issue. Means when you sell your thing, you will issue this stock to the sales. Okay, create the stock following stock issue and stock receive. Receive means your stock inventory, your storeroom. Receive stock from your supplier. So for accounts, you need to record the invoice. Okay, for stock maintenance inventory, you have to do another task job where you need to increase your stock, means you need to record this receipt into your stock. Okay, so there's another module you need to do. So if you choose to control your inventory using the software, then you need to do another step. Okay. So how do we do stock issue and receive? Just go to stock, okay, and we create first. Create a new stock issue. So means you are maybe you selling your stock. Okay, you are going to deliver your stock to your customer. So after issuing invoice, everything, okay, then you need to also reduce, okay, minus your stock. So you need to do this step. The date is 5th of May at PHL001. So quantity 1. So they will just detect your cost that you key in your just now the stock item maintains part. Okay. And then PHL002, also 1. So you are issuing two phone. So confirm correct. Okay. Then your stock, your inventory will be updated. Okay. Showing that, okay, these two have been issued out. Save. So this is where you record your stock issue, deliver out your stock. If you are receiving, then stock receive. Create a new stock receive. 5th of May. What do you receive? Accessory. Okay. Accessory. How many? Only 2. Okay, 2. Another one. Also 2. Okay. Check. Confirm. Correct amount. Okay, done. Next one. Stock write off. Okay. You want to throw away your stock. Okay. Throw away hapus stock. Okay. You want to throw away your stock which is broken or which is already expired. Okay. That you don't want. Okay. Not returning to your supplier. not returning to your supplier, but just to throw away. Okay, then you can go to this stock and write off your stock. Create a new write off. Okay, description maybe damage. Fifth of May. ACL. Accessory Motorola 1. Okay, quantity 1 you want to write off. Save. Okay, done. So stock only. The first thing you need to create is the group, then your item type, and then your item maintenance for each stock item. Okay, then after that, maybe you have a new cost to update. Then you need to update your cost. Okay, and maybe your previous month opening you need to key in. Then you can key in your opening balance here. Okay, after that, any changes to the stock, okay, either is an issue or receive or write off, then you can come here. And also maybe adjustment of the cost and adjustment of the quantity. Then you can come here to do it. Okay. So we are done with the stock module. Okay, now they ask you to check stock card report, stock balance report, stock movement report. Okay, maybe we see a few lah. And let's check out this stock balance report. Okay. We see until May lah. Okay, because we use May also in the recording. So here we'll show you all the balance of the stock. Okay, so you will see, okay, item code, okay, your item description and the balance. Average cost, balance quantity, and total cost because you are using average costing. Okay, so you will give you average cost and also the total cost. So this is only the balance. Let's see another one. Let's see the movement, stock movement. Okay, much larger than. Okay, so you will see this report in this format. Okay, whether this stock having any adjustment, sales, okay, then you will see total in and quantity out. Okay, so maybe your manager say, okay, this format is not so friendly user. Okay, maybe I want to see another. Then you need to create another status report. Maybe you go and check the format. But this is quite detailed. You will see each of the in and out, whether this is belong to sales, adjustment, or what. Okay. Or purchase. Even debit and credit is inside. Okay. Okay. So that's all for the stock report. So anything you want to view the report, you just come here. Okay. So last, you can back up your task. So if you scared that you will lose all the data, then you can back up your task. Okay. If not, then we can close this. Okay, so we are done with chapter 3 and 4. We left chapter 5. Okay, I can leave it to tomorrow. So now we can have a break and then come back with your tutorial question. You have one tutorial question you need to present. And then if we have time, then we can try, I will let you to try the exercise by your own. Okay, then if any question, then you can ask me. I can explain the question again, then you do it on your own. Any question you can ask me, we can discuss to next week. Okay, so we come back. Now it's 10:54, we come back 11:05. Yeah, see you 11:05. Okay, guys, you're back. Then you can open your tutorial question. So this week, we only have one question, which you need to present. So any group ready, then you can just proceed. Who are ready? Your group member is not here yet. Where is Sanjita?
老师，他的线不是很好，他在 connect 着。
Jumbo 呢？Jumbo disappear 去了。OK， Sanjita 回来了。OK, Sanjita, you are back. What happened? Lie down.
Internet problem.
Okay, so you want to present first?
No, let them go first because I still now only want to open the file.
Then the guys go first lah. Jumbo, this time you present ah? Every time also I heard Yuan Hao.
Stop your share.
Okay. So you need to add. You cannot share.
You share your screen. You now is sharing your screen.
I just now allow multiple sharing already. So you cannot.
You cannot because you have starting your sharing. Because you share the tutorial question.
I can share then I present first.
Okay. I remember I already allowed. Okay, let's Sanjita, you present first.
Okay. Question number 1. Identify the important business process that is inevitable in the expenditure cycle and describe the possible trade hidden in each of the process. Recommend action to control and prevent the trade from causing harm to the business. So the first slide, we put the expenditure cycles meaning for us to understand. So the expenditure cycles means that activities that are related to payment for goods and service. And it's more to what need to be purchased, about purchasing activities, the receipt of goods and payment to suppliers. Most of the input to the expenditure cycles is come from sales cycles, where purchasing requirements are driven by the volume and type of customer order.
So the first process is order goods. So the trades including purchasing goods of inferior quality, purchasing too many or unnecessary goods, stock out, purchasing from unauthorized vendors, or purchasing goods at inflated price. So the applicable control procedures include to monitor vendor performance, approval of purchase requisition, inventory control system, approval of purchase order, and budgetary control.
Okay, anyone don't understand? So this is very clear lah, okay? So it is from the textbook. Purchasing inferior goods means but the quality is not good lah. So you purchase the when I read about this, I think of what, I think of Malaysian government. They always buy something that is not good and buying at a very high price, purchasing goods at inflated price. So this is the
It's
trade.
unnecessary.
Huh?
And unnecessary.
Yeah, so when I read about this, the first thought come to me is, oh, okay, Malaysia government. So every time they have their audit report, you will see a lot of too much of expenses, and the price is like, it's not that price. You can buy it at lower, but the price, I don't know, maybe bribery or under table money lah. So this is really a threat lah. Okay, purchasing too many unnecessary good, yes, and purchase from unauthorized vendor. Okay, so you have your good friend, then maybe you go and buy from him, and then he can earn more and pay you the price that higher from the market price. Okay, stock out mean your stock is already running very low, and then you order from your supplier. Okay, means you might have the risk of not getting any stock from your supplier also. Okay, so control, how can you control? So is it what we are doing now, our government? Budgetary control, okay. So you set a budget every year. So you don't cross your budget, okay, overspend, not to overspend. Approval of purchase order, okay, means you need to know who you purchase from. You need to list out those supplier that you buy from. Okay, you cannot simply buy. Okay, so if the accounts departments realize, or purchasing department realize the supplier is not their list of approved supplier, then they may question you. So sometimes the company will have those policy where you need to compare quotation from 3 supplier. Okay, so I work in one of the company before. So whenever you want to purchase something from supplier, you need to have at least 3 quotations to compare. Then only they approve. So this is the purchasing procedures or SOP lah, so that they can reduce this threat lah. Inventory control system, where we are doing now. Okay, next, expenditure cycle. Okay, move next one.
The next one is receive and store goods. So the threat is error in counting goods. To control that, they can use a barcoding technology. And the second one is theft of inventory. And to control that, they can have physical access control.
How to control by physical access control?
Maybe they can physically have people over there to check.
Okay, security guard.
They can have periodic count on the inventory.
Okay, periodic count. Okay, physical access, maybe another one. Normally we will have our working access pass. Okay, this is the most simple way lah. So everyone, only the company's working staff can enter this area. So maybe you need one access card for them, or password. Okay, ID. Okay, biological ID. Okay, maybe. Okay, so those are the control on the access lah. Okay. Error in counting good, use a barcoding. Okay, yes, now everyone have their own barcode. Okay, so you just scan the barcode. So you can help to minimize this error lah. Okay, continue.
The third process is approve and pay vendor invoice. And the threats including failing to take available purchase discount, paying the same invoice twice, and misappropriating the cash. So to control, the control is need a cash flow budget, and only pay invoice supported by original voucher package, and restrict access to black check.
Okay, failing to take available purchase discount. Okay, so maybe this is also a weakness on the purchasing side lah. So maybe your supplier have more discount, a few supplier lah. So you didn't go and compare, then you buy a higher price, or maybe lah. Approve and pay vendor invoice, so you fail to take their discount, or you pay it late. Okay, you pay it very late until overdue. Okay, then you can't enjoy the discount. Cash flow budget. Yes, you need a very systematic cash flow budget. Okay, cash flow is the most important thing in a company. Most of the company bankrupt because of cash flow problem. Okay, they tie up so many cash in inventory, or they loan too much that they don't have enough cash to pay back the loan. Okay, paying the same invoice twice. How can this happen? Okay, maybe the person's lack of communications in the company. Okay, one person involved this job and the other person also doing the same job. So maybe double work. Only pay invoice supported by original voucher. Yes, so that's why they have original copy and the photocopy. Okay, misappropriating cash. I think this is related to taking the cash and paying their own bill. Okay, maybe some stuff. Okay, this is already related to fraud lah. Restricted access to black check. What do you mean that restrict access to black check?
不是，其实 actually it's not black check, it's blank check.
Oh, blank check. Oh, black check. Oh, it's black check. Okay,
Wrong
so
spelling.
only the account person or the staff that responsible or in charge of paying supplier can access to this check. Maybe it is kept in a drawers with key, with lock, okay, or the safe box. Okay. Yes, continue.
The final process is general control, so the trades are lost in data and poor performance. To control that, they can have backup recovery plan for the data and development and periodic review of the performance.
Backup recovery plan. Okay, do you understand what is backup recovery plan?
Like the one we did in the auto count.
Okay, one of the method is just, okay, for this loss in data, for AutoCAD is only talking about accounting data, so small part of the data in a company. So in a whole company, there are still a lot of other data, sales data, okay, maybe customer information, those data. Okay, when we talk about backup recovery plan, so this plan involve the whole organizations. So some company like bank or insurance company, they must have this recovery plan. Okay, what is the recovery plan? Maybe a whole site, maybe a new setting of office in another place, okay, or a server room, okay, that they use only for backup the data. Okay, at the normal operation business, okay, nowadays they already save in two ways, two places. One is the main server inside their company, maybe. Okay, the others data or other operations record, they will save in another place, another locations, okay? A secondary locations where they keep all the data. So in case anything happen to this company or the current location of the company, then they can just directly move to the other location. So this is used by some of the big company lah, okay, the big one. The small one maybe no need lah, okay, you can just survive by backup on your hard disk, or the small storage will be enough. But those big company, they needs to have those secondary location to be standby. Even I heard some company, they will stand by a new office with already computer, laptop, all is ready, prepared in case anything happen. Okay, those are for Citibank, those big bank lah. Okay, insurance, okay, company. Performing poorly, development and periodic review of performance. Okay, so this is related to your internal weakness lah, your internal performance that you need to improve on. Okay, so is that done? Okay. Let's move on to the next group. You can't share?
No, I can share, but my phone have trouble with the rotate. Why he cannot rotate? Okay, rotate. Yes, now we present the our presentation. In the expenditure cycle, that is the business process. That's involvement department, where the department involved in this cycle is the inventory department, which control the inventory, purchasing department, which when the inventory not enough, then we will having the request to the purchasing department to do the order to the vendor, and the production cycle also involved in this cycle because the request from the request for the inventory or material is from the production department, and the production department also be requested by the revenue cycle because of our selling increase, then our product need to be increased to more and more, then the production need to increase their request. So this we can see when the from the below, when the revenue cycle have increased their request, the production also will need to increase their request to the purchasing department. If inventory is not enough, then inventory department also will request to the purchasing department. Then this is expenditure cycle. In this process, we can know when the step is we will receive the order from the customer first, then the production department will request the material from the inventory department. After inventory department checking their stock, then that's if a two situation enough and not enough. Enough, that does not make any order, then can be proceed on to the production department. But if not enough, that will be proceed to the purchasing department to make the order, and the order will be received by the vendor and sending the goods to us. Then the inventory department will be received and calculate is it the goods is fulfill the request, and after that the payment department will settle the payment. Then the trade will be presented by Jambo. Jambo, are you there?
Okay, trade can be happen inside the expenditure cycle. For the inventory department, usually the mistakes of the calculation stocks, damaging of physical in the stocks, the physical mistakes in the quality control. So another department is a production department. It can be low quality for production process control, and also higher wastage than the expected. For purchasing department, it can be a low quality of the material. So the mistakes of the purchase, it can be the mistakes of the purchasing manager for because purchasing low quality material, or the material fraud happen by the purchasing manager. So another reason also can be the purchasing in high cost. So external trade for the vendor, high price of material, which means the material price purchasing high price the same as purchasing department. So another reason also is same low quality of the material.
Okay. In the trade, we can see in the inventory department, we can see the mistake of the calculation stock can be solved by if the calculation has been mistake in the automatic system, which in the when the what's the called the electronic system, then we can maybe fix it in the application or in the programming. But if that is the other reason, like the physical damage in the stock, we need to have a physical staff in the stock area to calculate itself. But this is also a trouble with the staff. There is it the staff can be believed. So that will be normally the staff in calculate the stock not will be not a person, but it's a group of person to make sure there does not have any fraud in the calculation in the stock, because there also may be the chance to the staff become the thief to taking out the stock. And the mistake in the quality control may be the stock is the place is not be better, then the stock is not keeping in the good situation and the quality will be dropped. In the production department, we can see the low quality of process control, because take the staff maybe less salary and the skill is skillless, but this can control by only recruit the high skill staff with the more salary to attract them, so the higher weightage can be avoided. After that, the purchasing department, that's just now Jumbo has said, that is a mistake of purchasing department, or that is also can be the fraud doing by the purchasing department, because they are taking the not the best vendor to us. So we can maybe this can be avoided by having another person to checking the quotation from the purchasing manager, like teacher just now has said, have a big company have three what's the called the catalog after not the quotation after more than one quotation and need to be checked by the company. This can be avoid the fraud be done by the purchasing manager to having their breach people from the or the corruption from the other to make the sales to our company. To this can be make our company facing a loss in taking a lower price and the higher quality material. And the last is the vendor, which giving the high price material, that maybe the quotation is not be taken care by the manager. So we have or we need to find out another supplier to giving the more not reasonable price, not higher price than the market. And the low quality also can be checked by after doing receive the goods. Is the good is not fulfill the quality, then we maybe can doing the return to them. That's all.
Okay, so one of the good thing you talk is that you also recognize and identify external threat. Okay, so the threat from your supplier side. Okay, maybe your supplier changed their price, then they didn't notify you in advance. Okay, they want to increase their sales, so they increase the price, or they change their supplier quantity or the production, then it will affect your selling product quantity also. So that is a good thing. You identify your external threat also. So it's not just internal, but also external also. Okay. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so next we have time. So do you already downloaded the assignment and also exercise? So now you can go to ELP. Go to your ELP and then you will see I have already just uploaded the exercise and also assignment question. Both final and individual I already upload, so that you have enough, okay, more than enough time to prepare. So you are not understand, then you can ask and discuss in the group. Okay, so go to the week 22nd March to 28. You will see tutorial week 5, individual assignment and final assignment. Okay, you just download all of them together. Okay, for now you have time, then I want you to try yourself first on the tutorial question. Okay. Let's open the final assignment question. Then when you have time, you can do it. Finish it up before the submission date. I share my screen first. Okay, so for this assignment 2, chapter 10, okay, your first assignment for your individual is you need to use the auto count and complete the whole thing here. Okay, so you need to refresh. Later, you will do one exercise similar to this. So as long as you follow the sequence and procedure, then you are managed to finish it. Okay, so this is your first assignment. Okay, you need to complete it. Okay, the submission will be the last week lah. Okay, I give you to the last week, but you have another assignment. Don't forget. So you need to like arrange your time. You can do this first while you are still fresh on all the steps. Okay, on auto count. So auto count enterprise is a sole trader. So you need to open a new company for this account. Okay, and then do the company setting. Okay, register the company. What are the module that you will use? Okay, you only need GL, AR, AP. Okay, stock value is at heart. Okay, so that means you don't need to key in. I think you don't need to key in stock for this one. Yeah, this is no stock for you. So you don't need to key in stock, okay? So lucky, with this assignment, no need stock. Okay, so you just key in the stock value at which year, the month end. So remember where. So here, they give you the suggested step. So you can follow the step. Okay? Create a new account book, okay, modify the chart of account. How do you modify the chart of account? Go to their balance sheet and profit and loss statement, see what your account they are using. Okay, then you create the account and edit and adjust and delete all the account that in the chart of account based on the balance sheet and profit and loss statement. Okay, and then you add your previous fiscal year, means this is already existing company that are moved from the old software to a new software. So you have previous year document, then set your document numbering format. If you forget the step, you go back to the exercise PDF file and check on the step. Then enter the past invoice. So remember when you key in the balance, the opening balance, okay, don't key in your debtor and creditor invoice, the debtor and creditor balance yet. Okay, while you are inserting the balance for the balance sheet, don't insert your trip debtor and the trip creditor and other creditor and also your debtors balance. Don't key in this because you need to key in their past invoice. Okay, where is the past invoice? Okay, this is the past invoice. See, balance as at, okay, their past invoice you need to key in from here, then only you will have the balance showing here. Okay, so these expenses, this profit and loss is already past year. Trading and profit and loss account for the year ended, okay, already end. Okay, so these expenses and sales, even you don't record in your balance, it doesn't matter because this is already past. Okay, so you try to do on your own first. Okay, try to do a bank record. You don't know, then stop it first. I will teach later. Okay, so just key in those that you know. You can try to do it first. Okay, then after that you will have this profit. Okay, try to get this profit. So this profit is the answer. So you already have the answer, and of course your balance sheet will be balanced lah. Okay, then you back up if you finish. Okay, so you can try, you have more time. This is your assignment for auto count. So that's why later you submit, the answer will be in an auto count file. So you will submit the backup file to me. Okay, just submit to ELP. After I will open up submission area. Okay, just submit your backup file. So this is the first one. The second assignment, that one is your final. Okay, that one is just writing. Normal assignment, like, because now you cannot have face-to-face exam. So we only can do it in a assignment way lah. Okay, so the next one is your assignment question. Okay, it's already uploaded in ERP, so you just download. So this is your assignment. So your submission, if I'm not mistaken, is the week after. So you have a lot of time. I give you earlier. Okay, I think your submission date is around 20th something, right? The 20th April. So you have a lot of time, almost 1 month to prepare. Okay, so read through the question. If you don't understand, you can ask. It's just writing normal essay question. So easy. Those questions we almost done like in tutorial. So if you can answer in tutorial, then you can do it here. Tutorial 4 is odd. No, this tutorial 4 you don't need to submit to me because we are doing now in the class. Okay, I want you to try one whole set of account before you attempt on the assignment. Okay. So you have two assignments. One is the chapter 10 assignment 2. That one you need to submit. Okay, the last week of class. And then this final assignment in essay one. Okay, essay versions. This one you submit. Okay, our class will end on the 7th of April. So I will give you another week lah. Normally you will have one study week lah, but I don't think you need study week because no exam. So you will submit on 17th of April. Okay. Here I write 16 lah. Okay, submission date 16. So you can submit on 17th of April, the Friday, the Saturday. Okay, I will open the submission area. So this one you can do it, try, and read all the question. You almost done now, this type of question, very easy one. Okay. That's all. So you can start preparing for your assignment. So all is assignment individual. So you no need no group anymore. Okay. Group is only all the tutorial. Yeah. Okay, now you can open your. Anyone asking question? So just now we present that assignment don't have to. Oh, need that one you need to submit. Sorry, I misunderstand. I thought tutorial for this week. Just now you present that one you need to submit like usual. Okay, like usual. You submit your answer. Let me check. Okay, I will open one submission area for you. Okay, so I think you already finished your tutorial to this week. No question, no more question. So I'm satisfied with the answer. So I think you can submit by today lah. So I will add one submission area for you. Tutorial 4. Okay, so you can submit. I already opened a submission area. Okay. Next. Okay, if you see tutorial 5, okay. So you open your tutorial 5, you will get this PDF file. Okay, chapters 9, assignment 1. So this one I want you to try, just use it as an exercise only, no assignment. Okay, just exercise. So I want you to try by your own first. Okay, so this account, assignment 1, Senjang Berhad is a trading company. So you need to open new company. Still remember where you can open, create a new company. Assignment 1, Senjang Berhad is a trading company dealing with computer hardware in Malaysia and close its account on 31st of December every year. Okay, the company has just purchased AutoCount accounting software and plan to start using the software for the new financial year of, okay, why. The following information were extracted from the company books and you are required to create a new account book using AutoCount. Okay, module involved, okay, you need more module here. You need to use GL, AR, AP, stock, sales and purchase. Just take everything lah, sales and purchase, stock, AP, AL, GL. Okay, then Y-1 means the immediate preceding year, means you need to add one previous year record. Okay, all check receipt will be deposited to Maybank. Yes, a Maybank. Okay, so now you will take a look. All the profit and loss given to you. Balance sheet. Okay, so the company have two bank. One is Maybank and Public Bank. So everything received by check will be deposited into Maybank. So this is a list of debtor and outstanding invoice. Okay, means the previous invoice. Okay, so if you check, the balance is the same as the balance sheet statement amount. Then your creditors invoice outstanding. This one you will take some time to key in. From the groups, the type, and each item. Okay, so now you only have unit price and unit cost and balance quantity. You do not have all the maximum order level quantity, maximum normal level. That one you don't need to key in. You only need to key in whatever they give you. Okay. Unit price, unit cost, balance value. And then the following transaction for the month: sales and purchase, check received from debtors, check received to creditor, pay. Okay, this one you can do. And also expenses. This one you may have problems because you never try payment in expenses. Actually, it's the same. If you pay your expenses using your bank or cash, you just go to your GL and cash payment. Okay. Just be careful on the account selected is expenses. You need to select your expenses, maybe your EPF expenses, your social expenses. Okay, this one you can hold on and maybe I can show you, but you try the front part first. Okay, you try yourself, then later we will discuss. Okay, now you try to open this company first. Open this company, then add a fiscal year, add the module, register the debtors, okay? Those debtor 1, okay? Creditor AAA, creditor BBB, debtor 2, okay? Register them. No address, doesn't matter. Just key in their name, okay? Just double check at any other debtor or not, okay? Only debtor 1 and 2. And then creditors AAA and creditor BBB. Then register them, okay? And then check your chart of account. Okay, every account is ready. Okay, then only we start the transaction. So just do that part first. Try to do on your own first. I'm here, so any question you ask, so I will check from my side also. Try to do this. Okay, start from creating a new company. Still remember where you can create your new company? Where you create a new company? Anyone? Still remember where you create your new company?
Fine.
Yes. Okay, so you just go up and search like all the tab, you go and search where. Okay, so create a new company. You just go to your file and manage your account book. Okay, there you will see a list of your account. So if you have a new account, you just create an account book there. So create your account book. Do your own. Try to do it here. And then if you still okay, then you can proceed with your assignment already. So the company name is assignment. Assignment 1 Senyam Berhad.